Statistically, there's a big chance that you're working in an open space. And many managers and architects and things give us very good business cases for open spaces in terms of sparing square meter, increasing creativity and increasing exchanges between the people. Well, I'd like to put this into under a different light and tell you about a review of the literature that I've ordered when I was heading the consulting team at the University Institute here in Lausanne, Switzerland. I ordered this review of the literature for a client of mine who wanted to create a large open space with a hot desking policy, meaning that you don't have your own workplace. You will take a workplace every morning when you arrive to the office, and the employees were fiercely against the idea. So we wanted to call science for playing the referee, say. And the results of this study are shocking. Well, they are shocking because basically the open spaces have several drawbacks that are underestimated. Drawback number one is increased acoustic disturbance, meaning more noise and more unpredictable noise. And that has a very, very strong impact both on the productivity and your ability to focus on something. The noise can be the phone ringing, can be the colleague talking too loud, can be the printer, can be the meeting room, can be the coffee room, doesn't matter. And what you see when people are disturbed by the noise is that they put their headset on, and that will kill every possibility for exchanging with your colleagues or for being creative together, because everyone is in his or her own bubble. The other thing that scientists tell us is that people in an open space lack a private sphere. They lack the ability to control their environment. They feel that people are watching over their shoulders, etc. Of course, this is dramatically increased when you have the hot desking policy that I mentioned, because hot desking is always combined with clean desk policy. You have to keep everything neat and clean every evening, and therefore no chance that you have the picture of your baby or of your wife or of your husband, etc. As a result of this feeling of being more disturbed and having less control over their working environment, the satisfaction at work of the employees decreases, and that has a strong impact on their engagement level and on their creativity as well as on their productivity. The last dimension that I'd like to mention has a very direct financial impact. It's absences from work. The studies that we have observed, in particular a big one in 2011, has shown that in open spaces with more than 6 people, absence rate is 62% higher than it is in individual offices. Not only because of the lack of satisfaction that I mentioned earlier and the lack of motivation, but also because microbes and bacteria are easier spread when people are all together than when they are in their individual cell office. So basically this short video is just to tell you that the scientific literature does not support the claim that open spaces will increase satisfaction and will increase stimulation and therefore creativity, inter-exchange between the people, etc. Rather, it recommends that one, of course, you adapt your architectural layout to the constraint of the jobs that are done in the area, which is often lacking, and many architects tend to not consult enough the people doing the job. Number 2, you should refrain from having open spaces with more than 4 to 9 people. Number 3, you should preserve a 3-meter distance between the people.